Laderman defines the genre of road movies by its repeated positioning of conservative values and rebellious desires in an often uncomfortable dialectic.
Dress conservative.
By this, he is stating how this particular genre likes to present and challenge seemingly controversial topics. Cohen and Ina Ray Hark state that there has not yet been much sustained inquiry into what precisely qualifies a film as a road movie. However, the Oxford Dictionary of Film Studies describes the genre as a fictional narrative governed by movement, usually via car or road, and states that the road movie tends to display a certain metaphysical or existential bent via themes of rebellion, escape, discovery, and transformation. While Laderman states that the fundamental core impulse of the road movie, rebellion against conservative social norms, suggesting that a successful road movie is set in a both physical and metaphorical journey that challenges and contradicts social norms and expectations. The dystopian science fiction film The Darkest Minds is described as an empowering tale of teens who mysteriously develop new abilities and are declared a threat by the government. The film follows Ruby as she joins a group of runaway teens seeking a safe haven. The Darkest Minds isn't strictly classified as a road movie, however, the majority of the film takes place on the road. Considering this, as well as the many aspects that make up the genre of road movie, could we therefore class the film The Darkest Minds as a road movie? Throughout any road movie, physical movement and travel is a vital centre point to the layout of the genre, which is often dramatising a fascination with mobility and is considered to be an embrace of the journey as a means of cultural critique.
I always just say, I'll see you down the road.
This concept of travel is initially established within The Darkest Minds when Kate breaks Ruby out of the camp, and is then reinforced again when she ends up hiding in Liam, Chubbs and Zoo's van, beginning their journey together with Ruby driving them away from the danger she has unwittingly put them in.
This is so not like riding a bike.
From here, she is adopted into the group as they drive in search of a safe haven for kids on the outside. The idea of physical movement and travel is only strengthened through the wide shots of the van on the road and the scenes that take place as they are driving. Not only this, but even when they have to leave the van behind, the shots of them travelling by foot only reinforces the concept of physical movement, highlighting how the film could therefore be classed as a road movie. There are many road movies that express the importance of family or chosen family. For example, in Little Miss Sunshine, where the family is a pivotal role to the plot.
We can tell them all to go to hell.
Or in Broken Flowers, where the whole purpose of the journey is for Bill to find his long-lost son.
Hey, congratulations, you're a father.
And in Almost Famous, where Penny says to Will,
You are home.
establishing that they are just as much his family, if not more so. This theme of family is visibly prominent in The Darkest Minds and is initially established when the group share a meal of Twinkies by the roadside as they decide where to go next.
We're your best chance of getting home.
This theme is then strengthened through the moments together in the van, the montage of them shopping in the mall, and is still just as important near the end when Liam says,
Family, remember?
Evidence of this theme only justifies again why we could class The Darkest Minds as a road movie. While physical movement and family are both important conventions of the road movie, the genre is also known for its open-endedness, as it often avoids establishing a clear resolution. This is due to the road itself being the main focus in the development phase of the film. Just as Archer states, instead of just being a transitional space between A and B, it is this space itself between A and B that becomes the focus of the road movie. This emphasises how the aim of the film isn't just to reach point B.
Thank you for this journey. No matter how it ends.
In The Darkest Minds, however, the film is more goal-oriented, as the purpose of them travelling is to reach the safe haven, and the main aim of their time on the road is only to build up to this, rather than serving as the driving force behind the development of the narrative. The majority of the narrative and the character development takes place at East River, where their physical journey comes to an end. Considering that the journey is brought to a conclusion and that their travel is only used as a transitional space, we could argue that the film therefore does not conform to the genre of road movie.
I knew you weren't reformed.
This is only reinforced when Cohen discusses how the road movie provides a ready space for exploration of the tensions and crises of the historical moment during which it is produced, expressing how the road movie is grounded in realism, contrasting to The Darkest Minds, which is set in a dystopian future, seeking to depict the unreal as realistically as possible.
She's a minivan, not a Viking.
Therefore, this suggests that perhaps we can't label the film as a true road movie due to its lack of realism and concepts of science fiction, which is said to contain one or more of the following: the future, physical or mental mutation, scientific experimentation. These aspects only overpower the concepts of the road movie genre throughout the film.
I'm going to finish the story.
In light of all the research I have conducted and the things that I have discussed so far, it is clear that whether The Darkest Minds can be classed as a road movie is an interesting debate. While the film displays the central themes of travel and family, it lacks the open-ended and journey-focused narrative that most road movies contain, as well as the realism that many road movies are rooted in. Additionally, it displays more prominent themes and aspects of science fiction over those of a road movie, and therefore, to conclude, we should classify it as such. All of this is intriguing, especially when considering the idea of genre as a whole, as it only goes to show that the classifications of a genre aren't always straightforward, and a film can often display aspects and themes from a range of genres.
One of these days, you're gonna tell me all about you, Ruby Daly.
And I can't wait to hear that story.
Till then, Zeus saved some Twinkies for you.